Hey ladies and gents, this is Dwiz coming to you from PowerLordsReturn.com with a look at a couple of Mythic Legion's weapons packs. These are extra packs that you can order from the Four Horsemen store to get a greater variety of weapons and outfit your Mythic Legion's figures, and giving them a bit more uniqueness when it comes to weaponry, because a lot of their weaponry, while it's pretty varied, it looks like it came from the same forge, and so these are a great delight. First, I'm going to take a look at this weapons pack. It comes with some interchangeable heads and a staff. This is a pike over here, and then this is a kind of like a mace head, and then this is I don't know what you would call that, but something that would be put on a pole to whack people with. So blunt force trauma inducer, let's call that. This is a sword that has a bone handle and a bone hilt, and looks like it would look pretty darn wicked in an orc's hands. Likewise, this is another bone-handled weapon that I think would look good in an orc's hands. And then finally, you get the short staff and the long staff. So let me pop some of these out so you can take a look. Popping out the mace head first. Okay, and I'm thinking the mace head is probably going to go well on the short staff, right? So I believe we see this mace head with Unken, because it's somewhat reminiscent of the one that Man-at-Arms uses, but it's a very cool weapon, and you bonk somebody on the head with it, and you're going to leave them with those little dimples on their head, so you're going to make quite the impression. But okay, that's the mace. I'm going to pull the staff out, and I'm going to add the pike attachment to it, so you can see what that looks like. And you have your basic standard pike that would be carried by, a standard knight. Nice bright shiny silver metallic, and a long gray staff attached. So yeah, I could see any number of the good knights or the evil knights using that. Closer look here at this, what I'm assuming is an Orc Blade. Of course, good thing about Mythic Legions is, if you want it to be an Orc Blade, it's an Orc Blade. If you want it to be Bog Goblin's weapon, it's a Bog Goblin's weapon. Whatever you want, mix and match. So that's a cool looking weapon. I think kudos to Eric, also known as Eric Cornboy Maze, or Cornboy to the fans, who does a lot of these weapons and is really good with designing and putting together weapons. I don't know that he did these in particular, but here's the bone blade, some sort of wicked looking bone blade. It's cool. And then we have sorry about all that crinkling, folks, but this guy doesn't want to come out. This one, which is the head that I couldn't really place. But let me show you something. We've got one long staff, one short staff, and we've got an extra blade. What can we do? Hey, if you have the standard pack, you can go ahead and attach one of the standard handles, because it's got the same diameter and thickness and everything, and then you have a new weapon, right? So don't despair. If you have too many handles and not enough weapons heads, or too many weapons heads and not enough handles, or vice versa. Okay, this is the big weapon that everybody has been talking about, and monster favorite. Look at that. That is a hammer worthy of Thor. I've seen it with Astrion, the Minotaur, carrying it. It looks really cool. I've seen it with Vitus. Looks really cool as well as a gladiatorial weapon. But, you know, that is a must-have in my book, because anybody brings a hammer like this to a fight and he's automatically going to be taken very seriously. It's beautifully painted, beautifully sculpted, wonderfully designed hammer. Okay? Get an extra shield, which is a wooden shield. Nice paint, nice wash, nice silver rivets, nice metallic silver with some damage. I see this as going really well with the kind of Viking head and on the barbarian body or something like that. But a very, very cool shield and quite unique. Then we have the this other weapon, which is a long-handled weapon. It's more of a staff. Anyway, I put the mage staff head on there, and that to me is Jorund's weapon. Jorund Rune Shaper, the dwarf mage, because it just matches with him perfectly. So that's kind of a magical staff. And then what else is this? I believe it also comes with this. I don't know what it is. Maybe somebody can enlighten me. Part of a weapon? I don't know. And this, which I've already talked about, that can also be kind of a magical staff weapon and will fit on well with a wizard or a dwarf or something like that. Alright, so that's it for those two accessory packs. This is Wiz signing off from PowerLordsReturn.com.